Hello everyone, I am Dr. Ruchika and welcome to Creating Balance. In today's video, we will discuss about the minerals and vitamins essential for the development of the teeth of the child. Although all the food groups and all the macro and micronutrients are important for the overall well-being and development of the child, but there are certain minerals and vitamins which are of particular importance when it comes to the development of the teeth. The formation of the teeth begins much before the birth of the child. The calcification of the deciduous or milk teeth starts during the 3rd or 4th month of pregnancy. So it is very important to take care of the diet of the mother too. Then the formation of the permanent teeth within the gums begins around the time of the birth of the child. This formation then continues till the tooth erupts into the oral cavity. So it is very important to take care of the diet of the child during the initial years of his life. In this video, we will discuss about the minerals and vitamins which are very important for the proper development of the teeth of the child. We will also discuss about certain foods that we should try to avoid in order to maintain long-term dental health. So let's get started. First of all, let's talk about the essential minerals. First and most important mineral for the development of teeth of child is calcium. Now the outer layer of the tooth, that is enamel of the tooth, is formed by calcium and phosphorus. So it is very important to have adequate amounts of calcium during the years of tooth development. Calcium is also very important for the proper development and strength of bones. Calcium provides enough strength to the jaw bones to hold the teeth properly in place. Deficiency of calcium makes the teeth more prone to caries. Then it also makes the jaw bones weak and increases the chances of gum diseases. So it is very important to have adequate amounts of calcium in the diet of the child. Now what are the sources of calcium? Sources of calcium are dairy products like milk, yogurt, cheese, then certain vegetables like broccoli, cabbage and green leafy vegetables. Then sesame seeds are also a very important source of calcium. Then is the phosphorus. Phosphorus is the second most abundant mineral in our body. It forms 1% of the total body weight of a person. The majority of the phosphorus in our body is found in bones and teeth. Now calcium needs phosphorus for its proper functioning. So it is very important to have adequate amount of phosphorus also along with the calcium for the proper development of the teeth. Now the sources of phosphorus are dairy products, then majority of the nuts, especially almonds, then lentils and beans, then soya beans and tomatoes. Sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds are also good sources of phosphorus. Now let's talk about important vitamins needed for development of teeth. First is vitamin D. Vitamin D regulates the body's balance of calcium and phosphorus. It also helps in the proper absorption of calcium in the body. The main source of vitamin D is sunlight. So it is very important that the child gets exposure to sunlight on a daily basis. During the summers, the child can be exposed to sunlight during morning or evening hours, and afternoon hours can be avoided. Then also make sure that the 30% of child's body gets direct exposure from the sunlight. Another source of vitamin D is mushrooms. Then next vitamin is vitamin K. Vitamin K helps in the production of osteocalcin. Now, osteocalcin is a protein that supports bone strength, so it prevents the weakening of jaw bones. The main source of vitamin K is leafy green vegetables. The next vitamin is vitamin C. Vitamin C is very important for the maintenance of health of gums and soft tissues of the mouth. So it prevents gum diseases in the child. The main source of vitamin C is citrus fruits. The next vitamin is vitamin A. Vitamin A maintains the health of mucous membrane, that is the covering of the cheeks and gums of the mouth. Now, vitamin A also protects the mouth from drying because it promotes the production of saliva. Also, if by chance there is any injury in the mouth, vitamin A also helps to heal that quickly. The main sources of vitamin A are carrots, leafy greens, etc. Now let's talk about the foods that we should try to avoid in our child's diet as much as possible. First is carbonated drinks. Carbonated drinks are acidic in nature, so they cause erosion of the teeth. That is, they dissolve the upper layer of the teeth. Child should avoid brushing immediately after having a carbonated drink because this will increase the rate of erosion of the teeth. Now, carbonated drinks also cause leaching out of calcium from the bones. This weakens the jaw bones. The next category that we should try to avoid in our child's diet as much as possible is sticky foods. Sticky foods like chocolates and chips tend to stick to the teeth of the child. This sticky food then increases the acid production by the microorganisms in the mouth throughout the day. This increased acid production makes the teeth more prone to dental decay. The next thing that we should try to avoid is sugary treats in between the meals. Now, studies have shown that tooth decay is more related to the frequency of sugar intake than it is to the total amount of sugar intake. So the child can be allowed to enjoy the sugary treats along with the meals, but we should try to avoid the frequent intake of sugar by the child in between the meals. Also, when the child is very small and is bottle fed, just make sure that the child never goes to sleep with the bottle in his mouth. So that's it for today. I hope you liked the video and find it useful. Thank you very much for watching.